This is Taskmaster. Oh, Taskmaster. Okay.
Right. Looks like we're live on YouTube now. Welcome, Corey. Hello. Hello.
Booyakasha!
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, captains from around the world. Welcome to Estuary. Listen up to battleships. Today you're supported by 2 cruisers and 2 destroyers, so you're going to have a little bit of spotting and a little bit of support on the starboard side. Battleships on the port side, it's all up to you.
Attention! Reporting the target position! Teammate, I need your support! Enemy cruiser detected! stations protect that target! Turtles, I need intelligence data! We're holed below the waterline. We're flooding quickly. Hydroacoustic search activated. Problem solved, sir. Enemy battleship in sight. Enemy cruiser detected. Teammate, I need your support. That's how it's done, Turtles. They can see us, Turtles! They can see us, Turtles! Attention! Reporting the target position! Enemy battleship? Fire alarm! Problem solved, sir!
Nothing like having a destroyer who absolutely refuses to spot. You make playing this game so enjoyable. While the enemy has full sights on all our allied cruisers and battleships, we can't see them. If you look at the map, there's not a single red target anywhere. And that's primarily because our only spotter likes to sit behind islands instead of just out in the open where he could spot battleships and cruisers at 15 kilometers away. It's just amazing how destroyer players think that their battleships are cruisers because that's how they play the game. You don't have to get 5 kilometers away from the enemy target. You don't have to get 10 kilometers away from an enemy target. You just have to stay out in the open where you can spot them. And here's another amazing thought. If you spot the enemy destroyer before he spots you, your allies have a chance of eliminating that enemy destroyer, leaving you free and clear to do whatever you want out in the open. But while you sit behind that rock, eventually that enemy destroyer is going to know exactly where you are. And since he's a gunboat and he sees your torpedoes in the water, he's going to come gun you down. But that's okay because, see, here he comes. Oh my God, how did I figure that out? Go ahead, waste all your torpedoes. You won't need them in a minute anyway. Imagine that. Look, your allies are shooting at the enemy destroyer. That is crazy. How did I predict that? You could just move away from the island so the destroyer can't spot you. I mean, an intelligent person would do that. But you're not intelligent. We figured that out a long time ago. Come on, what is your clever plan? Oh, it's to die. Congratulations, you were the last one to die on this side. Mainly because you wouldn't spot anybody. Outstanding work on the other side of the map. You guys have successfully eliminated all your enemies and have moved in to capture the base. That is outstanding. With 1 minute and 27 seconds remaining, there is a slight chance we could pull out a victory. You've stopped them from gaining points. If you can eliminate this cruiser, that'll almost seal the deal. Nice double tap. Can you connect? Beautiful hit. Beautiful hit. Just keep pushing away from that enemy battleship, and hopefully you'll get one more shot at eliminating that cruiser, and that should put us above 428. Here it goes. Boom! Kraken, congratulations. And that gives us the victory score. Now you just need to survive for 40 seconds. And here comes that battleship, the Lepanto. He shoots. It's a hit, but you've got plenty of health. 30 seconds remaining, Captain. You've got this. Outstanding work done, Zed. If it wasn't for you, we'd have definitely lost this. We had a lot of ships on the other side, but enemy wasn't pushing, and our destroyers weren't spotting. When our cruisers decided to get spot for our battleships, they got overwhelmed with fire. Congratulations. Why not? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, captains from around the world. Welcome to Shatter. Listen up, battleships. Today you're supported by 2 cruisers and 2 destroyers. Plus, we've got eyes in the skies thanks to Ranger Airlines, captained by Lethal Fortune 69. On that note, all hands to battle stations. Stand by at yellow alert. And remember, captains, this is a team sport. So support your local allies. Good luck and Godspeed. Congratulations, you're correct. I am streaming. And you're my spotlight hero, Captain.
覚悟してください。頑張ってください。私、支援に向かいますから。さあ皆さん、この目標に集中攻撃してください。前方に魚雷を発見しました。回避しましょう。無理かもです。お手伝いお願いします。あら、見つかってしまったみたいですね。
Alrighty, Captains, it looks like 7 of you over there defending Charlie. We've got nobody besides me defending Bravo or even pushing on
こちらの味方を敵巡洋艦を
Alpha over here.
お仕置きの時間ですよ。
But I should be able to handle these two all by my lonesome.
頑張ってください。私、支援に向かいますから。火災が発生中みたいです。対応完了です。
He's in the Frederickson, and they're telling him to get back to Frederickson and do some scamming. So we're hoping we'll lose up at the campaign. Oh, it will. It will light that North Carolina up.
Yes, I will. Well, he's going in for the kamikaze, and I think I don't want to do that.
That's all right. I'm right here with you, so.
Nice work.
The secondaries will tear them up anyway. There it is.
Yes, they are. That's 108 secondary hits, Captains, on one ship.
で一歩前進。
Now, let's get this big bad boy turned around and go after their aircraft carrier and the Bayern that's out there. Oh, look. That DD's actually going to come in and try to cap Alpha. This looks like a absolute slaughterhouse.
Yeah, I like that Ferguson because just alone, his secondaries, if they get close to him, he's got, I think, a 1 point something second firing rate just in his secondaries alone.
And they travel over 7.1 kilometers.
Yeah, depending on what perk he has attached to his ship, he It'd just be like going against the 20,000 leagues they're going to see. Yeah,
So
they would have no chance.
it's like having a little minigun on the end of my ship, or on the edge of my ship.
Oh yeah, he'll just light them up. I don't know how many times I went with my heavy ship against a Fredrickson, and yeah, it's not happening.
お仕置きの時間ですよ。
Especially if you get him broadside. Like he tried to kamikaze him, like just run straight into him because he knew he was hurting. He tried to kamikaze him, but what he doesn't know is if he turns to the side and he gets him with the secondaries, he was going to open up anyway. So
Not sure why that aircraft carrier is pushing so hard, but
このまま張り切っていきましょう。
of course, it'd be nice if I could see him. It's like he slammed into something, but he was out in the open, so maybe he changed course.
his bomber's coming
There he
right over.
is.
So, yep, there- I got him.
And he's just out of secondaries, but my primaries will do just fine. Boom.
Nice. Good stuff.
That's
He shot. Two of his guns went off. The third one didn't even touch him, and he blew that aircraft carrier out of the water. That Fredrickson can hit him with like 3 shells and take half of his energy within a second.
poor Bayern looks like he's AFK. I'm gonna get a little closer so my secondaries can start tearing him up. Because the dispersion on that was horrible.
Unless he figured he could die anyway, so he's just like,
Oh, that's nice and tight. There's a big hit, and here comes my. It's not a. It's a. Oh, there we go. Secondary kill.
大勝利です。最高の式です。
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Lethal. How are you doing tonight? Well, as you can see, I'm having a good game. All right. So you just playing aircraft carriers, or? All right. All right, let's see. We'll play one together. It's going to go to tier 6 or tier 7. What do you prefer? There you are. So I noticed you're not in a fleet. Well, do you play often? Right. All right. All right. Let's see. Yeah, the Skane's is a fun ship, but not necessarily the. She's a tricky ship. I'll say that. She's a. The Terrible is a great ship. The Kid is an amazing ship. Of course, the Venom, you can't go wrong with the Venom. But the Skane, she's just. It's like similar to the Achilles. The Torps just don't do enough damage. Japanese is kind of the better way to go, but well, I tell you what, we've got a good group of guys, all older gentlemen, and I am. Hold on, let's take us into battle here. Hey. Spray and pray. Okay. Well, how long have you been playing? Yeah, PlayStation 4. So you've got legendaries. So you've got legendaries, tier eights. You've got all the tiers, right? All right. All right, Captain. You spot him. I'll shoot him. You've got three DDs. We've got an aircraft carrier, three battleships, two cruisers. Let's see. You don't have to worry about radar. There's no ships on the enemy team that has radar. Um, do have sonar and some. That Kagero, just don't get hit by any of her torpedoes. One will end you. The Cossacks torpedoes, you could take probably one. Shirashitsu, absolutely not. In fact, they all have lower visibility than you do. So, a strong strategy. Now, you're in a much, much faster ship. So, the strategy is when you're playing the Skane, you don't have smoke, but you have speed. So, you get in there, spot, and then duck behind an island once you're spotted. Turn around and come back to where your battleships are. And then while you're on the retreat, you're able to launch torpedoes and whatnot. Oh, he was overzealous. All right. Aircraft carrier spotted a destroyer on your left. Right. So, but now you're going to be able to outgun these guys. You shoot faster. Your guns are smaller. It means you have to shoot them more times than they have to shoot you. But use your agility to avoid their incoming damage. I can teach you a lot about this game. Been playing it for 5+ years. Got over 500 ships. And I've got a lot of officers maxed out. All right, here we go. Secondary time. All right. Just keep that Cossack lit up, and my secondaries will tear it up. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
お仕置きの時
Oh.
間ですよ。
Yeah. Well, now I need you to, I need you to push on that destroyer. Okay, now he's already launched his torpedoes. That's fine. All right, so get your guns ready. I'm getting ready to light that destroyer up. To do that, I've just got to get within 2 kilometers of him. And there he is. Outstanding work. And I'll just let my secondaries finish him off. Throw some torpedoes out there just to... All right, but I'm getting tore up from the right side over here. That Duke of York is...
このままなんとかなるはず。発射
Go have fun with that Duke of York. There's a cruiser and a battleship over there.
ですか？
No more destroyers, so you don't have to worry about that.
対応完了です。何でも私に任せてくださいね。先生。
Ooh, there are 2 battleships over here on the right. Why don't you cruise on over there and... Oh, whoa, where'd those torpedoes come from?
火災が発生中みたいです。
Well, can I dodge it? Yes, I did. I can dodge one, not the other. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, well, look at that. He gave me a break. Whoever's dropping those bombs is not doing a good job of it. All right, get that little ship moving.
あそこにいるのは
May start to shoot HE at him, but
ください。
all right, why not? All right. That Gascon could be a problem. Oh, it's the Edric. All right. And of course, I just switched to HE shells. And then now I got a perfect shot on that cruiser. Broke one of his guns. Ooh, Gascon shooting at me. That's probably gonna hurt. Where are you going? You got an opportunity to get some torps on these. There you go. Okay, you already got the torps on them. Okay. Yeah, if you don't know your visibility, just hit that tic-tac on the right side next to the defensive, the D-pad, and that'll
火災が発生中。
tell you your visibility. Alright. I've only got 6-kilometer torpedoes, so
対応完了です。何でも私に任せてくださいね。先生。
I've got to get back facing that. Oh, you're spotted. I'll try to block some incoming fire for you. Come on, turn. I guess I didn't block that shot. There's my secondaries. Oh, look at you getting nice torpedoes.
火災が発生中みたいです。
Oh, my secondaries are just hurting him. Oh, of course, he had to take the last shot. All right, looks like you got a flood on the Duke of York over there. And he's got a fire. Who deleted my torpedoes? Ooh, I am out of torpedoes. You got me on both sides. What am I going to do once this Duke of York is dead? I guess go camp the base. So where in the country are you from? Is that where you're at? Or is that just where you're from? Ah, Haiti country. Haiti country. That's a joke. I live in northwest Louisiana. Originally from Texas, though. But I mean, I've lived all over the world. 26 countries and 39 states. Sorry? Just military. I spent 6 years in the Marine Corps, 10 years in the Navy. And got to see the world. Oh, that was exciting. Five seconds, captains. Nice. Nothing like a good victory. All right, so what's the highest? All right, tell you what. Do you know how to screen share? Oh, do you know how to screen share? Just hit that tic tac on the left side of your directional pad. Oops, press and hold it down, and then arrow over to the center three, the middle icon on the right. It says share screen. Click that. Hold the left tic tac down. Okay, and once the menu pops up, arrow all the way to the right, and it's the middle one on the right-hand side. Right, no, that's when you press it. If you just press it once, it'll take a screenshot. If you hold it, there you go. All right, so let's see. You got 121 ships from 4 to 7. Hold your square button down. All right, deselect all of these. Okay, so you don't have any 8s, and then deselect that one right there. All right, and then okay, so that gives you, so you have 120, or hit the O button one time. All right, so that gives you 121 ships, which isn't bad. Tier 7, back out to your bureaus. All right, Yamato, Kurfürst, Shimakaze, all those are really good. Oh, you just started the Yamato. What about the Kurfürst? Oh, it's not started. Okay, so back out. What about the Shimakaze? Did you start that one? Okay, so that one right there, you're 7 out of 12. So hit the X button here. All right, select your, hit the X button here. All right, hold on, back out. Let me just help you out here. Stop hitting buttons. Okay, hit the button one time. All right, select him. X button, or square button. Takio Tagero is a damn good now. Upgrade him. All right, you're a little short, but okay, so that's rank 10. You need 47 more. All right, hit the O button. Okay, so I'm going to help you out with him. All right, and then Bruce Frazier's also really good. Let's look at Bruce Frazier over here. All right, and you've got him at 9 or 10 too. Okay, so you only need 25 orders, and you have one of those. So back out. Hit the O button one time. Oh, again. Okay, now select your ships down here. All right. None of those. Okay, so back out, and then go down to here. Select this one. There you go. So now back out. Back out again. One more time. All right, go to missions. All right, so weekly havocs. But anyway, if you go over here to trials, hit R1 two times. This is your premium supplies. So you want to do this. This is your weekly routine, but you can knock all this out in a single day. Select it so you can see what you got. And you got 2.5 hours to knock out as many of these as you can. Arrow over to the right here. So as you can see, these are all premium ships. You need one tier 2 or 3, one win in a tier 4, 2 wins in a tier 5, 2 wins in a tier 6. Keep going over. I know you don't have 7, 8s, or legendaries, but when you get a tier 8, you'll be able to get officer commendations and then these very rare pieces, these very rare things here. But with your tier 7s, if you win tier 3 premium tier 7s, you get an officer credit, which is great. And then your flags and stuff. So I can. What's that? Right, but so so your Xbox account, you have more ships and well, this is a weekly thing. This refreshes every week. Like I said, let me do that again. Okay, so all right, so you have 2 accounts. All right. All right, go ahead and back out of here. So just trying to help you out here a little bit. So knock out your weeklies with your premium ships, and when you do your premium ships, you complete everything else. 9 times out of 10, you'll knock everything else out. Hit the O button one more time. Go to the store where it says new. Make sure you grab your free crate, your daily free crate, which is in special for officers. Oh, okay. What's in special? Is there okay? Nothing free there. Okay, back. Yep, nothing free. All right. Go to your commanders. All right, and then British. All right, Charles Madden here is your number 1 guy. Okay, this guy right here. You want to develop. You want to. Officer resources are extremely hard to get in this game. Okay, and they just are. You know, unless you get lucky and you open up a bunch of crates, and then you can get some. So Charles Madden, so go ahead and select him, and I'll tell you why. So every officer, you get 2 inspirations once you get them leveled up. His primary inspiration, if you select this right here, right, so now over here you can see that main battery traverse speed is increased. So that is turret rotation. So when you're trying to get your guns on target, this helps because it increases the speed, and it helps in destroyers, it helps in cruisers, and it helps in battleships. And then the other thing he does down here is allows you to shoot faster. So you're able to get your guns on target, and your reload time is faster. He is your primary officer that if you're in a Japanese ship, then he will be over here where Andrew Cunningham is. And then right? All right. All right, let me exit out of here, and then I'm gonna screen share with you for a second, just to let you see what I got. All right, and then let's see. Oh, these are all. So this is my newest bureau. I just finished this one today. The Golden Leau. But yeah, I have all the ships. These are legendaries. So you were looking at the Shimakaze. Here she is. So I've got 315 kills with her. You can go over here to statistics, and it says AI, arcade, standard. You can see I've played 478 battles with her, 213 victories, 265 defeats. On the bottom right-hand side, you can see it's right. Right. So the important ones is like the bottom right. It says highest battle achievements. Max ships destroyed, 6, 11 aircraft. I've done 223,000 damage in it. 4,304 experience in one game, and that's base experience. That's not with ribbons and stuff. Potential damage, and and it's fun stuff. Here's another. This is what I should have had you do: is go down here to service record, and there we go. Over to standard. So I've played 7,432 battles in destroyers, 8,472 in cruisers, 6,319 in battleships, and 659 in aircraft carriers. And then it gives you this nice little triangle right there. It gives you my win rate, battle count, 22,882 total battles. Average damage is 40,000. I've destroyed 14,000 ships. And then this gives you even more into my stats. 11,069 victories, 11,806 defeats, 7 draws. Survival rating, highest achievements. I've sunk 7 ships in one battle, 53 aircraft, 228,000 damage, which I think you saw on the Shimakaze. 14. I've spotted 14 ships in one battle, and then anyway, most played nation is American. Most played tier is tier 7, and of course I did most of that in. When I was at your stage, building up my ships and stuff like that. We just got a Dreadnought, High Caliber, and, well, this is my favorite one, First Blood. Yeah. So, all right. So I didn't notice that you had ranked, or oh, it's because we were in a division. Did you knock out the ranked? Um, the ranked battles and the brawl? Well, are you still looking at the screen? Okay, so ranked battles. So this, like I said, this is season seven. It ends, of course, it ends in an hour. But you get a lot of rewards, and it's just 2-on-2. It's real easy to win, and it gives you, paint. Promotion orders is what you need. Insignias, pirate chest, and then of course, if you get rank one, you get the main battery mod modification, which normally costs you 500 steel. So you get 400 steel and the mod, which is basically 900. Right. And so like here. So this one I've upgraded to legendary. So my torpedoes deal an extra 5% damage until the end of the battle, and that stacks on top of how many ships I kill. So if I kill one, I get 5%. Two is 10. If I get a Kraken, my torpedoes do 25% more damage until the end of battle. And my torpedo reload time is increased by 15%, minus another 2% every kill I get. So it goes 17%, 19%, 21%, 23%, 25. Each time you kill a ship, sink a ship, you get an upgrade. It multiplies. But you get them by playing steel. So, like, here, I'll just, well, you know what? I never did my Yamoto. Yeah, I did. Okay. Aki, here we go. So you just come up to upgrades, and then I can come over here and, whoops, I don't want to do that. Wait. What's equipped? Oh, okay, that's equipped. I don't want to uninstall it. Oh, there it is. So you hit the square button, and it says upgrade to epic costs 500 steel. And then I can upgrade it, and that'll give me 25% plus 5%. I don't know, plus 5% anti-aircraft per second. And every ship I kill, I get an additional 5%, and it reduces all my cooldowns. Which, to be honest, is not that bad. It's actually pretty good for the key. And then of course let me undo that. So these are all the tier 8s. Yeah, that skin is, yeah, I got the Tulsa, the Wisconsin. Oh yeah. She's got 5%, or hold on, let me go. Let's see. So she's got sonar and radar. Her main battery shoots every 4.7 seconds. She shoots very fast, and she's got 203 millimeter guns. She's a good ship. I don't play her much, even though I am a cruiser player. But no, I love this game. This game is it never really gets old. I can play, 2 hours and enjoy myself, or 20 hours and still enjoy myself. Oops. You said tier 7s. So I've got 95 tier 7s. And this is my favorite ship right here, the Plymouth. See, I don't have the Hampshire. Out of all my ships, Hampshire is American, right? Yeah, so American, I've got 19. Is Georgia, Anchorage, Black, Congress, Alabama, Cons. The Congress? Boom. Big cruiser? Not the Wichita. Cleveland? That's it for American. And I'm well, I don't have all the Celtic or the Celtic. That's a tier 6. It's a battleship, which would be now. This ship is absolutely brutal. This is the IKS Bordas, which is let's see, it's a Fiji. Let me go to right. So it's based on the Klingon. So this is the ship that it's based off of, but it's got more armor. And because of that extra armor, I'm able to deflect battleship rounds. And that is it. It makes it absolutely brutal. Now this one's got smoke, and it's not a bad ship, but as soon as you get hit by anybody, you're dead in it, and that's not very fun for me. I like to be able to. I like to be able to deflect stuff. Yeah. All right. Let's go back. Hit the PlayStation button, arrow down to play, and then we've got 1 hour to knock out as many missions as we can. So if you want to start with tier 3, go tier 3 premium. Oh, actually, you need a tier 7 battle. So go tier 7. Ooh, I'm going to take my BA Turpits. Hee hee hee. I'll take the Wichita. Oh, no, actually, the Mains. I love the Mains. They're great. Yeah. But both, I started playing when the Wichita first came out. The Wichita CE, the original one. And oh, well, if you ever get serious and you start playing, I can invite you. I can invite you to our fleet anyway. It's just we do tournaments. We're trying to get into doing tournaments with a bunch of other fleets outside of the fleet battles and whatnot. And we stream and it's basically just a bunch of guys having a good time, and then we get to compete against a bunch of other people. Um, yeah, yeah. There's some guys. We've got one guy that's got like 36,000 battles and like 21. He's got as many battles as I have played just in destroyers. That's all he played is DDs. It's like damn. Uh, So this ship here, I have 11.1 kilometer secondaries and a whole bunch of them. And I've got torpedoes and really hard-hitting guns. And yeah, no, that you just like park it right there, a little away from the island. Just slow down and stop right there. That way you're concealed by this island. The destroyer's about to go spot something. You stay outside of the cap as long as you can. If there's no need to go in there, you can shoot it to the Otago right there. You can go ahead and feel free to shoot at him. I'm going to wait for him to oversteer, and then I'm going to pop him. There he is. Yeah. Nope, there's no rushing in. You just sit back there, and if you get shot at, you can go in reverse. I'm a big guy. This ship is designed. See, my secondaries are going to start going off if he hadn't gone behind that island. You know, capping bases, it gives you some points, but like right there, bam, somebody just radared us. And which means you would be spotted. And you're... Right, but in a cruiser... Oh... Mr. P-Bag, you know what? I don't even have to worry about you. You just let my secondaries hit you. Oh, damn. All right, feel free to come out. I got 2 ships over here. He wants to tort me. Shit, he's gonna kamikaze me. God damn it. Oh, break, big guy, break. Now, you can challenge that battleship if you want. You can just go in there and just the main thing is keep your nose pointed at his ship, at his nose. If he goes broadside like he's right now broadside, you know, it's just a big old beetle, son. He ain't going to hurt you. You don't want to be broadside. You know, you get your shots off and then you get skinny. So get your shots off. You got to watch your steering. You got to watch your steering. Yeah, back up quick. All right, launch your torpedoes in that gap. Hit the triangle button, and then launch them right in there. You go. All right, now get skinny. Get your back end around. Get your nose pointed at that guy. He will delete you in one shot. Nope, that's the wrong direction. You're going in reverse. It's a different direction. All right, that destroyer set smoke up for you, so just sit in the smoke and you'll be fine. And then just start firing. There you go. Launch. Fire. Hit the X button a couple times to stop. X button. And then start firing at that battleship. You've got 4 guns. Fire all 4 of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, now as soon as you get spotted, get skinny again. That Iowa will hurt you. All right, lead the ship a little bit more. All right, you're spotted, so hit the gas and go. Hit the gas and go. Keep shooting at that same battleship. Don't stop. Just start accelerating. And no, point your nose to the left. Oh, there's a destroyer on your right. Holy crap, Udachi. Yep, go behind the island. Shoot the destroyer as soon as you can. All right. All right, now you're going to do, go all the way around the mountain. Go to the left, go to the left, go to the left. Bang it left. You're going to chase that destroyer down. You are in what they call a destroyer killer. Now that our destroyer is spotting him for you. And as soon as you can, still man and start sending rounds downrange, like right now. You should be able to shoot him from here. There you go. All right, you gotta judge a little better than that. All right, your dispersion's horrible. Not your fault. All right, just keep shooting at him. Go ahead and brake. And point your nose to him a little bit. You got another battleship or a cruiser over here that's going to be gunning for you. All right, you missed him. Can't shoot at where he's at. You got to shoot where he will be. You got to count. There's like 4 seconds in between your shots from when you fire to when they impact. And he's about to go invisible, so you've got to hit your target. Got to hit him. Come on. Oh, you haven't hit him yet. He's about to disappear. There he goes. And you still missed. All right. Gun it. No, go towards the ship. Go towards the ship. Point your nose right to him and get closer. See, right now you're considered broadside, which is a bad thing. Now switch to armor-piercing rounds. Hit the square button one time. All right. Now when you hit him, you're going to hurt him. All right. Don't worry about launching torpedoes just yet. Just gas and go. Now shoot the destroyer. The destroyer's your new target. Got to lead him. You got to shoot in front of him. Turn to the right. Turn to the right. There you go. Don't get hit by that. That's death sentence. Yeah. Well, there's so much to this game, and just shooting, it's more complicated than it looks. You have to have predictive programming going on. So you have to judge your target's speed, direction, and then you have to predict, is he going to turn left or turn right? And then you have to aim, so if he's going away from you, you have to aim above his ship, and, if he's directly in front of you, you aim, an inch or two above his ship and shoot. And you watch where you impact. If you're too far away, then, bring it down just a little bit. It's Kentucky windage. If you've ever shot a rifle, it's just like trying to shoot a moving target with a real gun. Shooting a bird or a duck or whatnot. You can't shoot at it because by the time your rounds get there, he's already moved on. The target's already moved. Sit down. Come on, boys. And destroyers, they're extremely agile. They're fairly fast. So, there's a reason. It's not just that your dispersion was bad. It's just where you were shooting at where he was, and not where he should have been, basically. But that's an easy victory right there. How much damage did you get? No. Would you go back to port? Okay. That's fine. It'll pop up here in a second. Oh, battle ended. There we go. I tried to go back to port, but it was... All right, let's see. Victory is ours. You took second place from the bottom. I took fifth place, right in the middle. So your goal is to be in the number one spot almost every time you play. So seeing that you're starting off at the bottom, you have lots of room to improve. All right, so you needed a tier 7. You know what? Why don't we play 3 more tier 7s? Or 2 more tier 7s. And that way, wait, I didn't want the split. I wanted the Jaeger. Ooh. Do I have one of those? No, I don't. All right. So I'll be a spotter for you. Stick with either a cruiser or a battleship, whatever you got for tier 7. Premium. It's got to be a premium ship. Yeah, nothing wrong with the mains. That mains is a very... You know what? Hold on. I'm going to play with you. I'm going to take my mains too. All right. And now all you have to do is shadow me. Stay 5 kilometers behind me and go where I go, do what I do, shoot at what I shoot at. Now, what's great is if you can get your girlfriend to start an account and have her start playing. And that way you guys can play as a team. Right? Break out your old PlayStation 4. Ha 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 ha. Alrighty, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, captains from around the world. Welcome to Scandinavia. Listen up, battleships. Today you're supported by 4 cruisers, 2 destroyers, so you're going to have some spotting and a little bit of support. Well, quite a bit of support. Oh, battleships. Don't be afraid to hit that X button. We need you spotted so we can see those enemies and send rounds downrange. Alrighty, our destroyer is banking a left. Excuse me. We're going to use this island up here for cover and concealment. Now, I've got a 19-kilometer range. What is your range? Well, that's. We might have to look at your officers for set you up on that. All right, so come right up to this spot right here where I'm sitting. Ah, there we go. Man, if that Azuma hits me, oh, I did not make it over. All right, there's a Maya. That Maya, she packs some serious armor-piercing rounds, man. Don't get hit by her. Don't start shooting until you're over here. Crap. See, I'm getting shot from the left and the right. Oh, yeah, they want this. Boy, you just became everybody's favorite target. All right, now the trick is to, like, stop, go forward, and then back up. Stop, go forward, and then back up. Ooh, ooh, there's the Maya. Oh, damn! Bacardi just deleted that Maya. All right, shoot that Iowa. Oops, she's disappeared. Well, get closer. You've got to keep that shit moving, man. You do not want to sit still. All right, tell you what. No, that's too dangerous. I want you to survive longer than that. All right, there's a DD. All right, oof. Yeah, I don't want to fight a Vuk. All right, just work on that Iowa. Get close enough to where you can shoot that Iowa. And Iowa's been taken out. All right, we got a Baltimore and a Rodney over here. And a Vuk. And then, of course, you also have that Azuma, but you're going to have to... Yeah, he decided to full-on retreat. There's a Rodney. But full speed is your best friend. It allows you to dodge and mainly dodge. You get to dodge stuff. Okay. All right. Are you just sitting still? Okay. No. All right. Well, come on. We're going to go kill that Azuma. You know what? We're going to switch to HE shells. All right. Now, see that Azuma? She slammed on the brakes to dodge my rounds. And there's a DD. I need you to shoot this destroyer. Then get back on that Azuma. Yeah, we're heading to Bravo, just to let you know. So, All right, there's that Vuk coming in. Start shooting at the Vuk while we wait. See, as soon as he shot his guns at me, I slammed on the brake with the O button, and then I turned really sharp, and then I hit the X button to max my speed back out again. And notice, nobody can hit me. See, they're all shooting where I was, not where I'm going to be. And my problem right now is I got 3 ships shooting at me. And, yeah, keep shooting at that fucking mains at Baltimore's. That Baltimore's got my number. Oh, he shot my torpedoes. Uh-oh. I did not want to get that close to the Vuk. All right, I'm going to have to turn out. That's going to cost me. But, come on, turn, baby, turn. Turn! There we go. All right, Azuma finally got me. $78,000 damage, 80,000 damage. Keep spinning. Point your nose to the left and then to the right. Turn tight. Turn, 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 turn. Incoming. All right, we got our asses absolutely kicked this match, but I did good. What'd you do? How good did you do? Well, that looks like room for improvement. All right, go back to port, and then start your screen share again. I want to look at your officers. Hey, buddy. All right. Select this guy. Yeah, select him. Yeah. All right. Hold the square button down. Pick cruiser. All right, and then the O button one time. Yeah, so he's not bad. I'll go to select Gunther. All right, hit the square button. All right, AP shell damage. So what's this do over here? Yeah. All right. So yeah. So select this one. All right. So this gives you main gun traverse speed. Very important. All right. Go down. What's this do? All right. Now let's go back to this one. All right. Cruiser speed and rudder shift time. Select that. Rudder shift time is a defensive ability, and speed, these two things are very important. To be able to dodge battleships' rounds or cruiser rounds, you've got to be able to turn your ship left and right. All right, down here. Movement speed's not bad. What's this one do? Incoming damage for your cruisers, armament hit points, and armament repair time. And what's this one? maximum hit points and negative incoming damage. Now these two, yeah, you know what? You can go keep the speed. All right, go down to the next one. All right, shell groupings, always nice, but this one is, click that one. Because this one will allow you to stay alive. It gives you rudder shift time. All right, arrow down to here. All right. Okay, so hit the O button. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, select him again. Okay, arrow over here. So you have torpedo damage on there. We don't give a fuck about torpedo damage. All right, arrow, go find the British guy. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. There, nope, keep going. There, Charles, there you go. And nope, back this guy. Main battery traverse speed and main battery reload time. You shoot faster and you get your guns on target. Select X button. All right, hit the square button. No, go over here. Square button. X button. And now he's active. All right, hit the O button. O button, go to the store. Yep. Arrow all the way over to commanders. Go to German. And find Gunther Luchens. There he is. Hit the X button. All right, you don't have enough experience. But if you did, you would just come down here and you would purchase him. And then you would get his legendary ability unlocked. Now, getting officers, the 900,000 experience, all you have to do is play the game. All right. And do well in your battles. So, like, hit the O button. Ooh, yeah, hit the O button again. I just had an idea. All right. Go down to here. Wait, yes, right there. X button. R1. All right. L or R2. Twice. One more time. There we go. No. Stop getting crazy on me. All right. Your most played ship is the Ranger. All right. You've got 158 battles in aircraft carriers, 160 in battleships, 383 in cruisers, and 800 in destroyers. All right. Monaghan. All right. Hit the directional pad button over here. Okay. You've got a Kraken. Congratulations. 116,000. To be honest, 116,000 should be your average. Whether, 100,000, you really want to aim for 100,000 damage a game. It's a good game when you get to close to or around 100,000. All right. You played 1,500 battles. Which ain't bad. Most played is American and tier 5. So you need to start playing some tier 7s. Plus tier 7's where the money is at. All right, go to your hit R1 one time. All righty, high caliber. You got 2 Krakens, 3 devastating strikes or dreadnoughts. 92 first kills. Nice. And you got 59 kills after they sunk you. Right. All righty. And then R1 over here to recent battles. Okay, select that one. That's the one we just lost. And then team result. All right, where am I at? This now, you and I started off in the same spot. You were supposed to mirror me. Something went wrong for me to go from for you to be down here and me to be up here. We were in the exact same ship. We started in the exact same spot, and your only job was to follow me. I might have said you might want to start shooting ships, and I thought I mentioned it a few times. You know, you gotta shoot ships. All right, go back to personal. All right, now you've got 2 assisted kills, which are good, and you shot 81 times. Oh, and you've got a mission. So see what your mission is over here. All right, weekly boost, 7,000 experience, and looky what you got an officer crate. Let's go open that puppy up, and hopefully it's a Gunther Luchens. You only need, and you're about to get 75 points here. So hit the triangle, hold the triangle button down. All right. Arrow over to your crate. There you go. Nope, just right here. There you go. And what do we got? Oh, Charles Bleary. He's a new guy. He's a destroyer, a French destroyer guy. All right, cool beans. He's not important, so doesn't really matter for you. You're not going to invest anything into him until way later. All righty. Now, I'm going to show you my share screen. Oh, wait, I'm already sharing screen. So, hit the PlayStation button and click on the share screen. Just hit the PlayStation button. And all right, hold on. I'll just stop share screen. You want to leave the party? No. Start share screen. There you go. All right, so here I'm at the top. All right, so you had 80 something impacts with your primary guns. I had 187. I got 1 torpedo hit, which killed the destroyer, 4 incapacitations, 2 on the destroyer, 2 on 1 on the battleship, 1 on a cruiser. Set 3 fires, caused flooding, 2 defended ribbons, which when I was shooting at the battleship and the what was it? It was the Rodney and the Baltimore. When I told you, when I remember, I mentioned the Rodney and the Baltimore. So he was trying to cap the base, and I got those 2 defended ribbons. Those defended ribbons are very valuable. The green one's all the way on the right. All right, and then I detected 3 ships. Detections are very valuable. So when you come over here to your economy, you know, you can see how everything breaks down. 1,200 in the experience. So the experience is what everything is based off of. Okay, and I had no flags, no boosters on here. Or did I? No, I had a couple boosters. I had 1-star boosters on it. You know, so, 38,000 silver, 456 extra experience. Let's see. All right, let me back out. I'm going to invite you to our fleet. Let's see. All right, that gives you. So this will give you some fleet bonuses. This will give you more experience. This will allow the ships, when you buy ships from here, it will be cheaper. And so like this one, if I wanted to, why the fuck not? So I can use, see the green experience? All right, so I can use green experience to unlock this ship. So I need 141 experience to go from tier 6 to tier 7. So I can unlock it, spend that, and then now you're still watching, right? Okay. You see where it says not purchased, purchase 18 million? Because I'm in a fleet and our fleet bonuses, it doesn't cost me 18 million. It only costs me 15,840,000, which I can purchase because I've got 178 million silver. And then boom, now I've got it and I can sit here and put fun stuff on it. Right. Yeah, you're low on funds. That's fine. There we go. Boom. And let's see, and I've even got enough global experience to unlock the tier 8 version of that. Why not? And then purchase it. Of course, I'm really not a fan of tier 8, or I'm not a fan of German destroyers. They're okay, they're just not my cup of tea. Main battery reload time. What do we want? Cooldown, dispersion, range. Why not? We'll just spend 3 million on that one. Okay. There, now I've got all German ships unlocked. See, I'm still missing a few British. I love British cruisers. Just not a fan of their battleships. Japanese, I got them all except the Dewa and the Uzumo. American, I've got them all. And then French, missing a few. That's funny. I don't have the tier 6 Lahardy. That's funny. But anyway, so I mean, I've got over, I said, no, that's 507 ships. And I still don't have all of these unlocked. Could unlock the Adriatico, but I don't like the Italian ships. Pan Asian, missing the Chungmu, and then Spain. I've got them all. Oops. Which one? The Castilla? Oh. Oh. It just takes a little time. All right, so premium. So these, let's see, you said premium tier 7s? What nationality? Oh, it starts with a C. Well, go on your, also just hit the PlayStation button, go back to play, and because I don't have all the ships. Well, I've got 510 ships now. Oh, okay. Atlantic, I've got the Congress. Okay, so there's the Congress. It's a cruiser. And then the Constellation, which is another cruiser. Congress. Yeah, that was that one. Those are the only two C's. Because now you got the Chapayev and the Al Chapayev, which are Russian. You got the Cheklov. I don't know. Congress and the Constellation. I mean, I could check this. Hold on. I could just go to the store, and look at ships. American Constellation, Rochester, Wichita, Oklahoma, Flint. Let's see. Charles Hughes. See, that's one I don't have. Is Charles Hughes. Oh, okay. Hold on. Or no. Russian, French, Champagne, the Charlemagne, the Grasse, Gascon. Okay, Gascon's a good ship. Munchin. Now the Hampshire, this one. Yeah, well, it's a. I don't want to. I just want to. Whoops. View the ship. View the ship. So, okay. Wow, that's got a lot of guns. Oh, she's got a slow reload time. Let me see. British heavy cruiser, Surrey class. Yeah, and then I can get the reload time down to about 7 seconds. That may be a badass ship, man. Because, like I said, my Plymouth. There she is. So this is my Plymouth, and she's got a lot of guns. All right, so she's got smaller calibers. The Hampshire's 203s. These are 152s. Got a 4.9 second reload, so I shoot really fast. And that's 16. But like I said, the other ones. Yeah, I may have to keep an eye out for that Hampshire because that looks pretty awesome. Now there is another one that just came out, which is the Nottingham. Sorry. All right. Okay, so the Nottingham here is very close to that other one, except it's missing the rear turrets. See, it's got 3 triple barrels in the front, but none in the rear. And it shoots the same calibers at 11 seconds. It's got the same armor. Let's see. All right. Yeah. But so this was a campaign ship, the Nottingham. And if I didn't have the Plymouth, if I didn't have this ship right here, Come on, go back to my damn Plymouth. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and take it. Grab a ship and let's go. Take your mains. Now that you've got the right officers on it, you'll have faster reload time, and you'll be able to sit in my smoke. I do have smoke, yes. All right. All right. And welcome to the fleet.